Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch something else from Something Weird. This one is called Starlet. Let's watch.
Entertainment capital of the world.
From Hollywood.
Hollywood. Baghdad on the Pacific. Sodom by the sea. These are the world's greatest film and TV studios.
Mark, Starlet, scene one, take one.
So our film is a nudie film about the making of nudie films.
Yeah. Like a flick. Nothing. But the bills kept coming in. So a nudie. Then another. And another. And then posing for male crotch flicks. I was real big in them.
So I've noticed.
And now I've made it. Co-starring in films.
Here we get some introductions to her two roommates.
Hi, gang. I'd like you to meet Doug Davis. We work together this afternoon. Doug, these are my roommates. This is Linda Ford.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Davis. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
And this is Allison Jordan.
The red-haired one is
What's
Carol.
born under?
I think Allison has a thing for Doug.
You know, Doug seems very nice, but he's sort of detached.
Some guys in this town have to wait until they're past 40 before they get a chance.
This is Forrest Barker. He's going to direct a nudie.
For God's sake, Linda, I'm not always going to do nudies, but at least I get a chance to let them see what I can do.
A young actress.
Oh, Mr. Barker, everybody in Hollywood knows Kenyon Adler. Do you want to see my bod now, Mr. Barker? If that's okay with you, Mr. Adler.
Oh, of course it is, my dear. As a matter of fact, I think I'll sit in on the audition myself. You go right ahead and undress. By the way, Forrest, I'm having a little do at my house tomorrow night.
This is Maxine. She was the big starlet.
Maxine, there's only one broad at EVI, and you are that broad.
The one I saw in Lesch's newest dog film this morning.
Where did you see that film?
So Maxine is a little bit jealous. Maybe she's being phased out for some younger, hotter talent. She does cross paths with her, though. Anyway, Linda had too much to drink, so she was kind of a little out of it, so somebody brought her up to this bedroom, stripped her of all of her clothes, with the exception of her underwear. And this turd decides to go in and molest her. I can't show you much, but he did strip her completely off of her underwear. And then he does his thing.
Is she gonna be all right?
Listen, she's dreaming beautiful dreams. Look, give her an hour or so rest. She'll be good as new.
The guy definitely assaulted her.
Oh, hello, Barker. I think your girlfriend's come around.
Forrest, he did it to me.
You son of a bitch. You ought to what? Under the circumstances, I'll overlook that remark. But I'd better never hear about this little incident again. Especially if you want to work at EVI. Matter of fact, I've even got a new name for her. Starless.
That's gonna be Carol.
Oh, come on, Kenyon, you gotta be kidding. A name like that sounds like a press agent's dream. Delicious.
Yes, you heard us right. His name is Mr. Latio. Mr. Phil Latio.
Dinner and then up to my place and
Get it?
I'm private property, remember?
And baby, I'm one of the guys that can make you one of the biggest stars in this business.
So they start filming their new movie. I think it's called Youth in Babylon.
Strike a pose. Throw your hair back. And you head back the other way.
more revealing.
This movie gets you some bare butt whipping too, which I can't really show you. Plenty of love making in this movie too.
Doing anything for me.
But this doesn't end well.
I know what you mean. Forrest, you once said that I belonged only to you. But you didn't want to share me with anyone.
This is how she's going to get rid of
I won't
him.
be seeing you anymore. Take a long look. A last one.
I didn't mean anything.
Get the hell out of here, you son of a bitch.
Now here's a scene where this sleazy producer gets a call from David Friedman.
Mr. Friedman's on the phone, Mr. Adler.
Oh, good. Put him
The
on.
real David Friedman who wrote this film.
Hello, Dave. How's EVI's senior beef today?
Couldn't be better, Kenyon. How about yourself?
This film also features some girl action, which I can't show you much of, but it's awesome.
I want you to do. Baby, I'll do you more, much, much more.
To Vegas over the weekend. I thought maybe you'd like to go along.
Kenyon, I've paid all my debts. You may still owe me something, but I don't owe you a thing. Up yours.
All right, Maxine. What the hell's the big idea of busting in here like this? A lady would have called and asked for an appointment.
Whoever said I was a lady? Now that that's solved, let's get down to business. Kenyon, I'm playing the lead in Confessions of Daisy Cheney.
Oh, you're wrong, Maxine. Starless Night has already been signed to do that role. Now, you can do one of two things. You can go to Italy and do the Western, or you can go into oblivion. I couldn't care less.
Well, maybe you'll care when Friedman and the other stockholders see your little short subject featuring your Miss Knight.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, Kenyon, don't you remember the two stag films that Carol Yates, also known as Starless Night, did for Fellatio? Show 'em what I mean, Allie. We had to look through your entire library, Phil, in order to find the leader. But now we do have the goods.
She's got some film reels,
Phil?
which they want. So they chase Allison down for those 2 film reels. There's a rather bizarre, strange end to this chase. There was a room that had some sort of electrical problem or something, and she's going to walk right into it. There goes Allison and the 2 film reels. As for Maxine, well, the last last scene in the film is Maxine calling from Italy, complaining. All right, David Friedman presents Starlet. This is a movie that I actually have not one, but 2 pre-recorded VHS tapes of. I don't know why, but I do. It was put out by Private Screenings, who did a lot of nudie-type movies. A lot of the stuff they did was like foreign titty films from Germany and such. But this was an American-made one. David Friedman was I think he was a writer, director, producer. He did a lot of these nudie-type films in the late 60s, early 70s, grindhouse features. And I have probably too many of them. Something Weird probably has all of them, including this one here, where I got this one. It's a DVD-R, actually, from Something Weird. Yeah, so anyway, what we got here is a nudie film about the making of nudie films. And there is a lot of nudity in this movie, a lot of full-frontal nudity by the women. The men, incidentally, keep all their underwear on throughout pretty much all of the scenes. No male nudity in this, but plenty of female. And the women are pretty actually attractive, too, so that has that going for it. It's basically, I don't even know if I would even call it a seedy look, because it seemed like there was almost some comedic elements to it. It's actually a long film, too. It's like 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is really long for this type of garbage, but there it was. You kind of see the underbelly of Hollywood and the making of nudie movies back then. They weren't porn. They weren't, I'm not sure, I don't think they were actually making pornography in these movies, or at least the making of this movie wasn't about making pornography, but maybe it was. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There certainly was no male nudity to even lend that credibility. I don't know. And I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, stars Sherry Mann and a couple other chicks who did not much of anything else either. Some of the guys I recognize, Stuart Lancaster, he was in some stuff, some Russ Meyer movies. I like the character named Phil Lacio also. That's ridiculous, but whatever. So anyway, it's called Starlet. Has anybody else seen this movie besides me? Again, it was available on VHS. You could probably find it on eBay running for maybe $10-15 or so. Like I said, I have 2 copies of it for some reason, so they're out there. So anyway, anybody's seen Starlet, let me know. I'm curious what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. If not, track it down because it's actually kind of decent to watch. So let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. Bye.